Camera and Lighting Individual Video Presentation by Shannon McCarthy. I directed, filmed and edited our group film, Fingers. I filmed Scene 2, which needed to be inside and shot during the daytime. For pre-production, I decided to look at possible locations to shoot a cafe scene. First, I wanted to shoot in a small alcove in Costa. However, I realised this wasn't feasible due to needing permission, not only from Costa, but also from the customers. Instead, I chose to film it in my accommodation common room, as we could easily make it look like a cafe by adding some coffee cups. We asked general management and he said it was fine. We had a place to shoot my scene. In this film, I had our mayor actor wearing a hoodie and jeans to look more nonchalant and to give him a lazy teenager's vibe. I had him walking and sitting down, filming using a panning shot. In pre-production, I did a quick storyboard of all the different shots I wanted to use and how I wanted the actors to be placed. I knew I needed a boom microphone and hoped it would take half an hour to shoot. However, it took over an hour due to my group not bringing the correct equipment and not really knowing what they were doing, which I found tricky, but we got over it.
Well,
look at this.
Is it yours?
No, I found it.
Where?
I'll show you.
My scene consisted of over-the-shoulder shots, two shots, panning shots, reaction shots, zoom shots, as well as background music to set the tone. In this coffee date scene from Whiplash the movie, the shots are very similar to mine. There's an over-the-shoulder shot from his point of view, then an over-the-shoulder angle shot from her point of view, which also could be called a two-shot. Then you go back to an over-the-shoulder shot from his point of view, and then finally a two-shot similar to my film to show both of them talking. This is how many scenes like this are done anyway. I did a pan in when our mayor actor walked in, and then a pan mixed with a couple of shots when they came out to show them walking out. I did 2 over-the-shoulder shots when there was narrative. In this scene, I used a mixture of shots to create a reaction, including a zoom-out shot, a close-up of the finger, and then a two-shot. In this restaurant scene from The Social Network, you can see similarities between my film and their scene. They used lots of two shots, switching from different angles while doing narratives. As well as in a minute, when she gets up, it is very similar to when my final actor leaves. I wanted to do a close-up, but I told you that it wasn't in focus. Look at her, she just left like in mine. Unfortunately, the close-up of his reaction to seeing the finger was blurry in all videos, so they were unable to be used, but I feel like I got over it with my editing by using different types of shots, including the zoom out to create a sense of... In scene 3, shot outside at night, we made a big mistake. We forgot that light reflects off eyes and makes them red. We didn't have time to reshoot, as the actors were leaving the next day, so I used it to my advantage to make the scene look creepier. Overall, I would say the film was a success. We followed the script, we chose different locations which were suitable for the scene. I got different props. We had an object that was different to most people's. And if I were to change anything, I would probably change the group I was working with. But we managed to work it out and we've got a decent